What's up, everybody? Spatula here, bringing you a flawless gameplay on Black Ops 2 Carrier. If you're wondering why I'm playing Black Ops 2, it's because I think I might like it more than Ghost, so get over it. But no, really, Ghost gameplays will be coming up. Ghost isn't that bad. I'm just waiting for a few people to get it who still haven't gotten it because they're poor and waiting for Christmas. Anyway, I just want to get right into the commentary for this one because this one I'm actually kind of excited to talk about because this kind of means, well, it does mean a lot to me. This one means a lot to me because if you haven't heard, which I can't believe if you haven't, Brian Griffin was killed off of Family Guy November 24th, 2013, and that's a character who's been on the show. Keep this in mind, he's been on the show since 1999, meaning that's what? I can't do the math right now because I'm talking, but 14 years he's been on the show, and they just killed him off. And granted, he's one of the main characters. This is insanity. So, before I start talking about anything other than whatever, I'm going to start talking about the reasons why they killed him off. They had 4 main reasons as to why they killed him off, and these are the 4. And by the way, these are actually like legit reasons. Like a lot of stuff floating around on the internet right now is just rumors. These are actual reasons because it was posted by a producer of the show. So he knows, he's in there. He knows what's going on. So 4 reasons why they killed him off was 1, because he's easier to kill. Despite the fact that Brian is a main character, which he is, like, arguably he's in the top 3. If you look at the main characters, it's what? Peter, Chris, Meg, Stewie, Brian, Lois. Those are regardless, the 6 main. Peter is obviously the main because most of the episodes revolve around him. But, I mean, Meg had, 2 episodes around her, and she's not really a big part in any episode, really. Chris is the same way. He will have his lines, he will appear, but the episodes don't really revolve around him. Whereas Stewie and Brian get their own episodes, 1 out of every 3. So that's why Brian is literally one of top 3 faces of Family Guy, and they killed him off. So anyway, what they said was he was easier to kill, which does make sense because if you're gonna kill off Stewie, at the age of what is he, 1 or 2? That's a big thing to kill off a baby or to kill off a person because you're gonna have to see the person actually die. That's why they did it with Brian. It seems more practical with, your family pet just getting hit by a car, which does make sense. But it doesn't make sense because why are they killing off a main character who makes the show better when they don't need to because their ratings are already so good? I don't understand it. Reason number 2 was to shake things up. I guess for a while they've been wanting to kill him off, and finally it got pitched in the writers room. They're like, let's do it, and then apparently it just went insane. And they're like, oh my gosh, we're finally gonna do something fun for an episode. Let's kill him off. I guess it is something different if you're a writer just doing basic episodes about Peter, but I'm not backing this up in any way. Think of something else to do. Kill off Greased Up Deaf Guy or someone stupid. Don't kill off a main character like Brian. It was cast approved. Everybody, I guess, they were shocked that this was going to happen, but I guess they were all fine with it. But 2 people were really sad, apparently. Seth Green and Mila Kunis were still sad that Brian got killed off, which I'm like, woo, okay, someone has a heart. If you don't know who Seth Green's probably the voice of someone. Mila Kunis is the voice of Meg. And another reason is because they have the new family dog now. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't been caught up, they actually threw in a new dog, instantly, named Vinnie. And why they did it so soon, because literally instantly they put this new dog in literally to fill Brian's place. And why they did it is because by losing Brian, it felt like a void needed to be filled, both comically and also for the interpersonal relationships between all the characters. So they needed Vinnie to fill the role, apparently. And if you don't know, Vinnie is actually voiced by Tony Sirico, who is he was on The Sopranos, meaning he's like the mobster type guy, and meaning that if you don't like Vinnie, if you've seen the new episodes and you don't like Vinnie, he is not going anywhere because they have not just a random voicing him, they have a famous actor voicing him, meaning literally he's not going anywhere. You're going to be stuck with Brian. You're going to be stuck with Vinnie for longer than all of us want to, because I personally don't like him. I know some people find the whole mobster scene thing kind of funny. I'm not one of those people. I think it's stupid. I think it's overused. Vinnie is literally dead to me. I hate seeing him on the show. And so one thing that Fox did, even after just, replacing Brian instantly, another big fuck you they did to fans was they already switched the intro scene, which maybe isn't a big fuck you, maybe it's something they needed to do. I mean, if you're a fan though, you take this as what the hell, it's been the same with minor changes, not minor changes changing the characters, but changing up, the graphics, the animation, making the sideline dancers different. Anyway, they took out Brian completely and just threw Vinnie back in. They just literally, it's the same exact intro, just with no Brian and a Vinnie in his place, which I think is it's just so weird. Just after 14 years, seeing something different. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a fan of it. No one is a fan of it. what people have been doing to get back, not back at Fox, but to convince Fox, like, what the hell, please, change your mind. There was an online petition that I think it reached like 128,000 signatures before it was taken down, which is insane because I know if you're watching this and you didn't sign it, I can guarantee you would have signed it. I would have signed it because I didn't get to sign it. But it's one of those things where if it would have been passed around more, I don't see why that wouldn't have hit millions of people signing it. Because I know for a fact I could have, shared it to a bunch of people. You guys could have shared it. We could have gotten that even higher than what it was already at. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it got taken down before like I even heard about it. I just saw like the stats on it after. But like I said, we could have gotten that. It would have gotten so much higher if it would have had more time to circle around, the community, everyone. But who knows? And also another thing that they did was they were sending letters to, the producers of the show. Nobody really wants Brian dead. Like there was no good idea behind it. And quickly before I get into his possible comeback, I want to, say two rumors about why they killed him off and just get those out of the way real quick. One reason why that was floating around is because the voice actor quit. Okay, the voice actor is Seth MacFarlane, the creator of the show. If the voice actor quit, there would be no show because it's the creator. So the voice actor did not quit. Seth MacFarlane is still there. He could do the voice whenever he wants. He didn't quit. That's a rumor. Don't listen to that. Reason number two is for a publicity stunt. I don't think they did it. They did it to shake things up, I think, to have more fun with it for them. They didn't do it because they need viewers. They don't need viewers. If you know Family Guy, like I said, their ratings are through the roof. They don't need more people, watching now because Brian's dead. If anything, it pissed people off and it's going to make people stop watching. But anyway, like I said, those two, false. They didn't do it for publicity, and they didn't do it because whatever the first reason was that I said. So, and lastly, I want to hop into the possible comeback of Brian Griffin. Now, I don't want anyone to get too excited. Like I said, this is still a rumor, so search around. I'm going to put links into the description also to Brian's death video if you haven't seen it, because it is pretty, intense. I shed a tear while watching it. You're watching, I don't know, but whatever. It is really sad, though, because you're watching, like I said, your best friend you've been growing up with since, not your best friend, because we're not weird, but since 1999, and you just see him die, right in front of you. It's weird. It's like getting SpongeBob getting killed off of SpongeBob. That's how crazy it is. Or Patrick, someone Maine like that. But anyway, Gossip Cop reported. This is like I said, this is some website. I've seen a few saying this, so I just thought I'd hop on this one. Brian might be returning on December 15th, so mark your calendars. Be ready to watch it on December 15th. The episode is going to be called Christmas Guy, which is obviously most likely going to be their Christmas special, it is going to be their Christmas special. And the description reads, Stewie devises a master plan to get the one and only thing he wants for Christmas. That's the description of the video. Also, Brian is reportedly listed in the cast of characters, which means Brian is listed to make an appearance in that episode, and the only thing Stewie wants for Christmas, that's what he devises a master plan to get it. So we're assuming the only thing he wants for Christmas is Brian back, which that's what we all have to assume. That's what we're guessing. But obviously, if it's something like a death ray or something, then that totally fucks the whole situation. Because Brian is listed in the cast of characters. He could show up. I don't want this to happen, but he could just show up in a dream, and he's there. He's in the dream. He was in the cast. It's just there's so many loopholes with this theory right now, with this rumor, which sucks. We're hoping the only thing Stewie wants for Christmas is Brian, and we're hoping that the master plan is to get Brian back, and Brian does make an appearance in the real life, in real time, and finally comes back. And what I'm hoping they do is just do an intro with Brian in it, so we don't have to stress throughout the whole episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, tell me what you think. Follow me on Twitter. Just let me know everything. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and be sure to watch it with me December 15th, because I will be there watching it. I might even stream it. Who knows? But again, thanks for watching. Like it up, and I'm out of here, guys.